The source of all good and evil in the world. I did it. I fucking found the place. This is... And now I'm gonna stand between these two trees. And I'm gonna absorb their power into me. And I am going to become like a god. Yes. All the pure good and evil there is. Absorbed into my being. And now I am a god. Out of my way, mortals. Foolish mortals who encroach upon my secluded forest domain, my secret sanctuary. You come in here and you try to fuck with my curses and you fucking my miracles and my blessings. You try to take them all for yourself, selfishly, fucking humans coming into the nature and using it all up. Using all the good, the trees and the fossil fuels and mining it out of the earth, you know, destroying the planet for their own greed. You come into my fucking forest and try to absorb my sacred energies. Get the fuck out. I'm God. This is my place. This is my world now. I found it first. I absorbed the nexus point between the cursed tree and the holy tree, all that energy, and now I am this generation's bearer of the mantle. I am the protector of the green. To every generation is born one intrepid frontiersman who inevitably finds this holy place and absorbs its energies into himself to become the fucking master of the green. Yes! Where the fuck am I? I am legitimately lost now. But I'm not lost because I found my true purpose and my true calling. I'm a god! You know, a man really could live out the rest of his days in this simple, quiet, secluded grove, this secret, forested area, this magician's nephew-ass clearing in the fucking... I mean, it's not even much of a clearing now. I've gone past the clearing, but I'm just... You could live in this fucking area. I could live here for the rest of my life. No more fucking bullshit. No more internet crap. No more morons. No more fucking YouTubers to ruin my fucking life. Just the fucking good life out here in the woods. You got everything. I mean, you saw over there, you have my little, you know, someone... The last person who bore the mantle, who was the last frontiersman who was in here. You put that little toilet chair in here so you can, you know, you've got your place to take a dump and have a whack. You've got your little ritualistic place where you can execute people who trespass in search of hoarding the energy for themselves. You know, these greedy humans who come in here looking for a fucking profit. You can execute them ritualistically in that little area to appease the gods. So you've got that area. And then look, this tree even has a fucking vagina. So you've even got your sexual needs taken care of because you've got your pussy tree. So you really got everything you need out here. You've got your dumping chair, which is also your whacking chair. You've got your place to shoot people, to sacrifice them to the gods of the forest. And you've got your pussy tree to fuck. You can fuck this tree. Well, you can't. Only I can, because this is mine. All of this is mine. It all belongs to me. Don't fuck my tree. You're not allowed. It's only for me. Get away from my tree. Get out of here. Don't fuck my tree. Check it out, man. Check out this fucking groovy feather I found. This is some beautiful bluebird left this feather for. I'm keeping this. This is hella dope. This is a memento of my travels. This is what I'm taking with me when I return to civilization. Well, this and all the powers of the green that I absorbed from the nexus point between the cursed tree and the holy tree. As you know, we've been over that part of the saga. Whoa, now this is kind of spooky. Look at this tree. It's all hollowed out, like almost like a feral child. We're living in it, like some feral man. This is like a secret hidey place for some forest people who go in here And, you know, these fucking forest cannibals are living in the trees, living in the hollowed out trees. Oh man, something about this makes me feel uneasy. It's kind of spooky. I don't like this at all. That's clearly someone hollowed that out to be a cannibal inside and eat people. I mean, or it was just termites. But I like the scary explanation better. This whole, look at this fucking spooky ass fallen over tree area. This is like behind the pet cemetery. That's where I am. I'm gonna, oh, there's a big bug on me. There's a skeeter. I'm gonna have so many bites. If I ever make it back to civilization, I'll be a changed man, because I'll have so many itchy bites. I'll probably have fucking forest malaria or something. Man, this tree got fucking destroyed by termites or cannibals, one or the other. Or maybe like lightning. No, if it were lightning, there'd be burns on it. No, it's probably just termites or cannibals, one or the other. I love nature. I love the fucking forest. This is where I want to be for the rest of my life. This is all I want to do. I don't want to be a fucking YouTuber. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the game. I'm sick of this e-celeb drama bullshit. I'm sick of this fucking content factory fucking addiction that we all have. This worthless, vapid, fucking voyeuristic, parasocial hell that has devoured my life and the lives of so many others. I'm sick of it. I just want to live in the spooky woods. I want to get lost in the woods every day and do all the drugs. I just want to do all the drugs and get lost in the woods. I'm going to live out here. I'm going to find all the drugs. All the 70s drugs and 60s drugs and 80s drugs and the 90s drugs. And I'm going to do them all in my secluded forest sanctuary. And no one will ever find me. And they'll never drag me back to society. They can try, but they'll never succeed. You'll have to drag my carcass out of here. You'll have to kill me first. You'll have to, drag me kicking and screaming out of the forest. But I'll never come out willingly. I'll never come out. I'm never coming out of the woods. This is where I live now. You'll never fucking see me again. To hell with your society. I poop on all of you. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the human race. I forsake them. I forsake you all. I'm only going to do drugs and live in the forest from now on. And no one can stop me. No, but look at that. Another cool thing on the ground. It's another fucking shell. More people tried to come in here and got... Oh my Jesus Christ! Look at this fucker. I almost didn't see him. That is fucking terrifying. It's a big spider. Oh, it's moving. No. Well, time for me to get the fuck out of here. I didn't know there were spiders. Oh my god, I gotta get the fuck out of this place. I gotta get back to civilization. Oh shit, look at this. It's a rusty fence all torn down here. Some kind of fucking ancient property line between warring tribes of cannibalistic super mutants. I'm in a place you don't want to be now. Oh no. Oh crap. Hey, look at this. It's another cool fucking feather of a something. What is this? This is a big one. It's like a pheasant. It's kind of filthy. Pretty cool. Maybe it's like a turkey or something. Sick.
It's an improvement, darling.
Dope. Fucking cool. This one's kind of gross though on the bottom. I don't really want to keep it. Yes. I found it and I recorded it for posterity, for historical sake. That's all that matters. Where the hell am I? Oh man, it's getting dark. Oh crap, it's getting dark. Oh boy, this isn't good. Or it is good, because this is what I want. I never want to come back. This is all I ever want, is to get lost in the woods and die, or become a humanoid cannibal man, one or the other. Or something like that. Find me a nice, sexy, filthy, stinking, naked, uncivilized cannibal life out here in the forest and raise a clan of cannibalistic serial killer forest mongoloids. And we'll lure in families. And we'll take them. We'll take the baby first, and we'll burn the father, and we'll take them, and we'll cook them, and we'll eat them. I'm gonna be a cannibal man. No one can stop me. That is the plan. I'm gonna be an evil forest man. If you come into my woods, I will fucking kill you. Just because I can. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Really impressive.
Ooh, there's bats up there. Ooh, you see them? You hear them flapping and fluttering up there? Forest bats. They're coming out. They're waking up. It's getting dark. That's fucking cool, baby. That's fucking cool as shit, man. Yeah. I'm like the fucking hotel. I'm like the intrusive room service hotel wake-up call for all the little bats in the forest. Wake up, bats! Wake up, you little fuckers. Whew. Oh, fuck. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Ooh. Shit. Check it out, I found a trail. It's not the right trail. It's not the trail I'm supposed to be on. This is kind of going further into the woods, but you know, I'm still not ready to leave. It's awesome. There's little lightning bugs over here now. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if the camera picks them up, but they're flashing. It's like a magical little lightning bug trail. I'm out of breath. I'm sweating. It's like 120 degrees, and it's humid as shit. And I'm lost in the woods, and there wasn't really any drinks at the party. I'm dehydrated, and I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna be lost here. No one's ever gonna find me. It's gonna be fucking cool. I'm gonna become part of the forest. And that's all I ever wanted, baby. That's all I ever asked for. That's all I ever needed. When I die, just dump me in the forest. Actually, I gotta think about that. Maybe you shouldn't. Damn, son, look at these spooky trees. This is like a weird patch of it's a weird area of the forest. It's a weird patch of spooky trees. These look like the skeletons of trees. Like if trees had bones and a skeleton. Like the inner tree would be these trees. Cool, spooky. I love it. I love them. Look at this fucking weird wishbone tree. This is like some kind of omen. It's like telling you, like, hey, you came in this forest, you came into the forest seeking knowledge and wisdom. Well, here it is, you know. There's a fork in the road of the destiny of your life. Every man has a choice between cruelty and mercy, between selfishness and selflessness, between love and hate, love for his fellow man or hate for the humanity, hate for the humanoids, love for his fellow man or hate for the humanoids. Every man must fucking choose. It's your karmic destiny. The forest is trying to tell you that karma is a real observable force. You're looking at it right here. What more proof do you need? This is it. It's the physical manifestation of the concepts of good and evil in the world. They're not just abstract concepts. They're real. They're real forces of the universe. The world is attuned to them. I'm not talking bullshit. I'm telling you the truth. Open your fucking mind, you peasants, and understand this fucking tree has a face. Ah! That's really fucking spooky! Eee! Oh fuck, I have taken so many twists and turns. I've taken so many twists and turns. It's not it's not a joke. I am definitely for real lost. No, I remember the twists and turns I took. I could probably fucking find my way back. It's fine. It's not even a big deal. It's totally fucking fine. I know exactly where I am. I'm a man, okay? We have an inborn compass. It's a natural instinct. We know where we're fucking going. And besides that, this kind of looks like it's going out to like, you know, like the end of the woods. Maybe I found like another exit back to the fucking, to the party. Maybe I did find a way to, you know, I went through so many different trails that looped around. See, I told you I know where I'm going. I'm an expert navigator. I'm an expert fucking jungleman, a frontiersman, a jungle adventurer. Oh my god. Look at that guy. Oh, it's a lightning bug. He's lighting up for me. How cute. See, they're trying to help me out. The lightning bugs are lighting the way. They're getting me out of here. Thank you, my friends of the forest. You see, when you respect nature, when you respect the earth, when you respect the forest, when you respect the green, it respects you back. Okay? If you show it respect, the green will look out for you. No harm can come to me here. I'm in my natural element. I appreciate it, I respect it, I love it. And therefore no harm can come to me whilst I am nestled in the bosom of the green. So, look at this. This is a cool fucking hangy plant here, and this beautiful. The whole place is fucking beautiful and awesome. It's so cool. You fucking kids don't know. You civilized fucking humanoids. You cowards. You know nothing of nature. You know nothing of the world. You don't appreciate the beauty of this planet. You make me fucking sick. You'd bulldoze all of this if you could. You industrialist apes. I want you to be wiped out. I want the forest to get angry and overtake the civilized world. I want to turn your concrete jungles into the real deal, overgrown with vines, with greenery. I just want the forest to reach out and strangle the world of man and take us all back to glorious harmony with Mother Nature. Oh my god, bunnies! Those are bunnies! Look at the pretty bunnies! Oh my god, I found bunnies! There's the bunnies! Look at the bunnies! Hey bunnies! Hello! I'm a friendly human person. Is this your trail? Where are you going? Can I follow you? You gonna take me to Wonderland? I'm coming, bunny. Oh crap, that's the people. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, I found the people. Oh, it's like a...
Now a rainbow's tail isn't quite as nice as the story we knew of sugar and spice, but a rainbow's easy once you get to know it with the help of the magic of the Pegasus device. Far beyond that of Cloudsdale's mythology, it's easy to misjudge that floating city with its alluring decor and social psychology. But with all great things comes a great responsibility, that of Cloudsdale's being weather stability. How, you ask, are they up to the task? To which the answer isn't a simple facility. In the rainbow
before, like, since I'm from Ohio, and I've been living here for the past 3 months just trying to get my groove back, trying to get, like, all as much as I can done, I guess, before I have to go back home in 12 days.
12 days. Hey, ha. Back to school?
Yep, 12 days. I've been here for like 3 months.
Will this be like remote? I mean, I don't know how each school is handling all this.
It's half remote, half online in my case in some areas. Okay, so classes like art history class, which is something I'm taking, like modern art history, that's going to be taken remotely, while I also have like an oil painting class that I gotta do at a necessity for my degree in studio art. There's also like a jewelry making class, which I'm taking as a necessity for my degree, and a drawing class, which, all for the exception of the oil painting class, are all physical. However, because art students need to be there and need to be present in order to have like their work assessed, not only do I have to wear a mask to class, I also have to wear a face shield.
A face shield. Now, in truth, I haven't seen many people.
You
with
know,
those.
like the kind that doctors usually wear in like into surgery, I guess. Like on Grey's Anatomy.
For an art project, could you rig up a face mask to give you and a costume to give you more of a Darth Vader look?
I don't think that'll be possible, although if this is going to be like anything like my other classes, I have no idea how the heck I'm going to handle pulling all-nighters in a studio while I have to wear a face mask and a face shield at all time. Oh lord, I have stories from the last semester where I had a painting class just during finals.
Well, don't brush it off. Let's hear it.
Alright, so it was finals of like the fall of last year, and it was me after of finals from another class that I had to be there in the morning because I had a weird schedule that semester because I had a late night class during Mondays and Wednesdays, but I also had an early morning class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So every Monday night at 8 o'clock, I would go home while trying to wait for the bus and just get home, usually around 9 o'clock, try to go to sleep, and, you know, just come back home, or come back to the campus the next day at 7 in the morning. Keep in mind, I live 5 to 10 minutes away from driving distance from my campus.
Really impressive.
So it was the finals night of my late night class. However, in the morning, I had the finals for my painting class, of which I was not finished making my devilish, what is it, squirrel painting. I think I showed you that painting, Silver.
I think you did.
It was that painting.
At BronyCon.
And because I could park, like, right next to my building, because it was late at night, I left my car outside and went into the other side where my usual painting class is. It wasn't just me who was last minute, like, trying to get all the painting details in. It was also, like, half of my class. Procrastinating enough to where they were also trying to make their finals perfect. I was there till 2 in the morning, and then I went home, then I got up at 5 in the morning, and then, you know, did the usual morning routine. I was so sleep deprived that I actually misread what bus I was on, and had to run while sleep deprived to my class for my final that evening, because our school has this thing where you can't park in certain areas. And you have to have like a certain pass for it, unless it's like a certain time past, like, oh, say 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So I didn't park like where I was the night before. I had to take a bus. So imagine me
That's
just
really impressive.
being told, okay, we're having finals, here's some donuts.
Wait.
Well, let's all critique. I
Wait.
felt bad, but I slept through everybody's critique except mine.
Hang on,
And then I passed out even more.
you got donuts?
Uh,
I call shenanigans. None of my art classes
how do you
gave
call
donuts.
shenanigans? That was a true story.
Shenanigans that you get donuts and I live 5 to 10 minutes away. Well, I'm sorry. I live half an hour away from where I
I
work.
wish I was kidding, but I'm not.
Eh.
Do I need to pull up the driving distance between my real address to Kent State?
I would actually be.
Well, not on stream. Nobody else should know my address, but
No, you
like send it to you via DMs.
you could just quote the actual, like, the literal distance. Just give
Okay, give me a
just quote
second.
the distance. If anyone can,
Also, I had a question.
Oh.
Who's your favorite people to accept commissions from? I don't know if I have a favorite kind of person, but it's the people who are like, okay, take your time. Those people are nice. Which is mostly all of my commissioners. Alright, let's see.
That's good.
Google Maps.
Also want to give a shout out to Bethany Lemonade for following. Much appreciated. And Bethany asks, what are you working on, Silver Quill? I appreciate you asking. This is an OC for one of my Patreon supporters, Sniper Nighter. Worked out a pretty sizable array of poses facing one way. And I'm working on now facing the other because he has an asymmetrical design.
Okay.
And my
In driving distance, it's 6 minutes for 2.3 miles away from my building.
I could think of worse commutes, although going on the wrong bus certainly throws a very real wrinkle. I'm more calling shenanigans, however, that you have donuts while you get critique. You know,
Nah, Bansham gave us some donuts for like the very last day of class. Like, here's some donuts in the morning. Usually I have more, but you know. And plus, it was a relatively small class. There was like 10 to 15 other students that, you know, were in our painting class.
well, you know what I got for final reviews? Bitterness.
What?
Coffee not required.
If it makes you feel any better, I got a B overall in that class.
Oh, God.
Mostly for falling asleep because it was early in the morning.
Hey, believe me, I understand the feel. After this week, I was struggling as well. I needed a little caffeine shot to get through today.
Oh no!
Oh, and we got a question from Champ to Stay asking, what are your thoughts on Thomas and Friends? I never grew up on it, so I don't have an actual opinion to form, so I'm sorry.
Oh dear, I'm afraid we give that answer a lot. I guess I'm friends with a phase of a generation that didn't really watch Thomas and Friends.
I mean, it was on PBS for like a little bit, but I just did not understand it when I was a kid. And I was super into cartoons and refused to watch anything that was live action or sitcom-y whatsoever until I was like 10.
Also wanted to give a quick
That's
thanks.
the kind of kid I was.
It needs to be about 20%
Also, big
cooler.
thanks to MLP Trinary for once again supporting me. It's very, very kind of you.
Oh, did you get a donation or nah?
I got a donation, which is very nice.
Hey.
It's very nice.
I don't know if you could hear me. That was a clap clap.
I was praying it was.
Okay.
Well, let's see here.
At Anime Christie, favorite TF2 analysis character. Old Man Silver, of course.
Me.
Mostly because I don't really watch the series anymore.
Me. Well,
Hey, at least I said you and not somebody else.
it's true.
You could have said Maddie.
You could have said Maddie. It'd be a good choice to be Maddie.
Maddie is also a good character.
Let's see here. Preston asking, would I kiss Yona? No, she has seen Sandbar. I am not the kind to intrude on a relationship. Huh. Proprietor. Oh, and Sniper Rider.
If I had any kind of choice to kiss Yona, it would be on the forehead and it would be platonic. And it'd be like, oh my goodness, you are so cute. I'm gonna give you a kiss on the head and I'm gonna give you a cookie.
And she'd probably tackle you for the cookie. You don't like cookie.
Yes, yes, she would.
And she'd probably join you for donuts.
I mean, I wouldn't actually like go up to the voice actor and kiss them on the head because that's weird.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that would might actually get you thrown out of a convention.
Yeah, because that's weird. Don't ever do that, people. That's just weird.
Also, Champ to stay, good to see you again.
Please, for the love of God, don't do that.
Another returning, steady viewer of my streams, which I'm grateful. Now,
Hey.
here's where I get to test my grand experiment. We're doing science with
Oh,
art.
Lord.
So, what I've been doing is on each of these layers where the character is facing left, I've taken the body, put it on its own document, and placed that document into each layer. What I'm going to do now, what I'm going to try to do is neutral pose, and then I'm going to duplicate it and just make it so the character is pointing.
Time.
So,
Pointing?
pointing, yes. One little hoof gets rotated up, and then using the shear tool for sheer delight,
It's an
I
improvement,
angle
darling.
it. Remember, there's a artist, I believe his name was Jason Mraz at Art Play Mix. Wonderfully nice guy. Got to see him at a steady local anime convention. But one of the best things is that he said, when drawing, always make your own sound effects. And I've done my best. Now, yes, would I like to update them? This is the critical question. If I update them, will I see what I want? So, yes. Kinda. Oh, that kinda worked. But only kinda. I wonder why the body shifted on me. Well, the idea here is that rather than having to redo all these layers over and over and over and over, instead, if I just change the linked file, bada bing, bada boom, I can just make a character pointing and neutral and any other bodily pose, thereby cutting down the time I'm spending on individual poses by more than half, I think. So, this is partial success. Now, the ultimate question is, what happens if I switch back? It'll take a minute to register, and then it'll say, do I want to update? Yes or no?
I mean, I don't know. It's your choice to update,
It needs to
man.
be about 20% cooler.
It's my choice, man.
Also, I think we got another question for both of us.
It's an improvement, darling.
What is our favorite conventions to go to?
Oh, yeah. You first.
Well, alright, so I've only been to a few conventions in my life, believe it or not. I've only been to Colossal Con in Sandusky, Ohio.
Yep, everything's fine.
I've been to BronyCon, and I've been to BabsCon once. And BabsCon was an experience just because I was part of staff. However, it was also my very first California trip. Unfortunately, due to finances, I don't think I could ever afford to go back there. Especially after the first time I had to go. And it was also during school, so that was another thing that was going against me. Colossal Con was my very first convention, though. It was an anime convention that is basically just nothing but a tropical party, and that is my aesthetic. And BronyCon, I have special memories with, mostly because I've met friends there for the first time and the last time.
It's an improvement, darling.
Oh, yes, last
So
year's
if I had to
BronyCon.
choose a favorite, Okay, I'll choose BronyCon just because it's you.
Well, no, you don't have to choose because it's me. I was gonna say
I mean, it's tied between Colossal Con and BronyCon, but I haven't been to Colossal Con in a long time, is the other thing.
I've had the pleasure of going to, well, let's be honest, multitudinous conventions. It's honestly, I never thought I'd be so traveled. I genuinely never thought I'd be doing such things. I'm not complaining though. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Thing is though that each convention has its own spirit, its own nature, and so I really hesitate to rank it. I will say Brony conventions have been my favorite because there's something to be said for the unity of celebrating one show. You go to a sci-fi convention, an anime convention, they are grand, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's amazing to see what people do. But you see everyone doing like their own thing.
Yep.
Brony conventions, it's one show. Fans of one show. And that's something special to me. Though I still remember going to Anime Expo in LA. This was what, 2015? Mayhap?
Fancy boy.
Yes, well, I was also I think I sweated out at least 5 pounds. It was hot.
Also, forgive me if you hear like noises in the background, everybody. Unfortunately, somebody out there is mowing their lawn, or they're riding a four-wheeler? What?
Yeah.
This is a cul-de-sac, man!
A four-wheeler down the street? Jeez. Well,
yeah, I mean, we have a four-wheeler at home, but nothing like that.
Also, welcome to Twist of 8 Puka. Thank you for following.
Twist! Hi, Twist.
Oh, you know.
Sorry, single out everybody else, but hi, Twist.
But,
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. Although, I remember for Anime Expo, it was my first introduction to Attack on Titan. Because I looked around at all the cosplayers and I just wondered, why is everyone wearing flight jackets and giant toasters? Never even heard of the series. Saw some guy.
I remember back in 2013 when that. Sorry.
No.
I just have my own story based on that, but go ahead.
Well, no,
All right, so it was 2013. I was a teenager. I was a baboo. Go ahead.
Well, no, you were a baboo?
Sorry, what? Okay, I was a baboo, a tiny baby. Or not really a tiny baby, but a teenager and whatnot, who went to her first anime convention. And I went there with my mom. She was just as confused as I was, like, why are there so many Attack on Titan cosplayers? Then there's Mom. What the hell are all these kids running around with all these jackets and capes and whatnot? And finally the show came on, like, Toonami during the time, and she ended up watching it with me.
Did
she, as most parents do when they experience anime for the first time, went, what the hell am I watching? And she's the action junkie in our family. She doesn't want to watch The Notebook. What do women actually like to watch? I don't know.
Why are you asking
I really
me?
don't know. That's how...
What?
I don't know. You have a bunch of feminine women in your family, I think. I don't know your life. But my mom would rather watch something like Top Gun or... Fast and Furious is also one of her favorite movies. She's the action junkie in our family.
Well, it's funny you say that. My dad, who has been using this time to research the pursuit of happiness within the law and what that really means, which is, it's fascinating to review all these cases. But then to decompress, he watched Die Hard 2 this week and was so tickled to talk about it. Just explosions everywhere. So that there's that. Cotton Lum asks, what do I mean by giant toasters with Attack on Titan? Well, I didn't know what else to call them. They're these weapons units that the characters wear, but they look like a giant toaster with swords sticking out of it.
Oh, you mean like the thing that makes them fly around and whatnot?
Oh yes, it shoots grappling hooks or cable lines of some such. But let that be a lesson, everyone. Don't stick swords in toasters. You'll get a shock. Or you'll get eaten by a giant naked thing.
Oh lord. Yeah, that was the thing that kind of like threw me off. Like, do I want to watch this in front of my mom? If she doesn't get it, I don't get it. I have no idea what the hell I'm watching. Though she did enjoy the scene where the one guy was yelling at the potato girl.
Oh, yes, that is infamous.
Yes. I forget what potato... Sasha, I think? I don't remember. I never got back into Attack on Titan. It was never even my thing to begin with. I mean, I watched it and tolerated it just because I felt a necessity to as an anime fan, but I didn't really enjoy it. I hear it gets really good later on in season 3 when it ends, but I just never had the heart to go back to it. I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to ask, should I be showing this to my mother? I've got a story for you.
Oh lord.
Oh, and it's not even my mother.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh yes, she's excited now. This was at a local convention at a panel hosted by my friend Kaiju no Kami. He was doing a comparison between the original Japanese Go Lion and the American dubbed Voltron, Defender of the Universe. We're talking about the Lion Voltron, not Vehicle Voltron. Well, what many people may not know is that the nanny, who was something of a comedic character for most of the series, she doesn't make it to the end. She's actually gets killed in Go Lion. And so he was looking around and he saw, okay, it's entirely adults in the audience. This is great. I can show these rather graphic scenes. So he shows this scene where the nanny, takes a bullet. Which, man, if you told me that when I was a kid, I'd be like, what? But lo and behold, a mother and her son come in just as the bullet is fired. And they see this rather dramatic close-up. And the mom just looks, takes her son, turns around, and out the door like a shot.
At least she didn't go inside Karen mode.
Like a shot.
Let me guess, Karen's the new bullet word?
Oh no, I just like the shooting pun. You know, it's just a shot in the dark.
Okay, so it's not going to be like the friggin', oh, you owe me money every time you say this word. Got it.
No. Well, I can't even penalize you for saying oof anymore because everyone seems to be saying it. I've been undone by modern culture. Harumph and harumph.
Yep.
But it's actually kind of funny you mention Karen's, because I have one other story for everyone, which really sums up this week for me.
Oh, goody. We get a r/entitled parents story right on stream.
Oh, no, you might be surprised there.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Might be surprised. So,
Might be?
I'm sorry, but why I'm not sympathetic to your commute to school is that it's 5 to 10 minutes. I'm a little more than half an hour away from where I work. It's on the other side of the city and requires the freeway.
Oh, I wasn't, like, asking for sympathy when I mentioned, like, okay, I live this short distance away, but unfortunately the school system has it where you can't park in certain areas. Like, you actually have to park at a different area, and in my case, I had to take the back area in order to get to the bus, because morning and, it's a nightmare. Anyways, go on with your story.
Well, I'm more, I guess, bitter resentment that you have this shorter commute. But it's like 6:50 in the morning, and I'm driving along at this really small intersection, and a guy runs the red light. And basically, he is right in front of me before I can even react, and we have a collision. So
Mm-hmm.
thankfully this is where the mercy comes in. No one is in the passenger side of either vehicle, which is where the collision occurs. But we are
It needs to be about 20%
shaken,
cooler.
confused. My license plate is currently lying on the ground, and the passenger front of my car is pretty dang torn up. His car,
Oh Lord.
this big Dodge Ram, its wheel is bent. And so I'm getting out, going to see this guy. He's not opening the door. I'm not sure he's conscious, so I'm knocking on the door because it's locked. I'm like, oh, I left my phone in the front seat. But as I'm going back, this woman comes up. She says, oh, I saw everything. Do you need me to call the police?
20% cooler.
I was so grateful she was there because she called them. First the paramedics arrived to make sure everyone's okay.
Yep.
Everyone's fine. There's no injuries. We move off to the side, and in time the police come, and we get this sorted out. My car is currently in the shop, getting repaired. So that's the week I've had. I think this week has actually been trying to kill me in some ways. But the name of this
Oh
woman.
my.
The name of this
Oh
woman.
my. I am so sorry.
Well, it hasn't
I
succeeded
do have
yet.
a story. I have another story that isn't mine, but my mother's. But I gotta answer this question at AMA Christie. Have you seen OKKO? Your voice sounds like Enid's. OKKO, you'll fight till the end. You are my best friend. Let's be heroes. OKKO, let's start the show. Okay, I got that out of my system.
There you go. Well, but here's the punchline to this unfortunate tale. The woman who helped us, who was so wonderfully caring and even gave me contact as a witness, which helped one affirm that this guy ran the red light and saved me from a protracted battle of he said no, he said. Her name was Karen, and
Aw.
now I can never use that name in derision. Ever, 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 because. No, Karen was there for me in one of the worst moments of the week. So, I guess I'll have to come up with
Honestly,
another name.
That's the thing. It's.
I feel bad if
I
you
have a
names.
very sweet Aunt Karen, so when I say Karen, I'm mostly referring to like the cultural r/entitled parents kind of quote unquote Karens. But I actually, and I hope a lot of people know this, it's not a stab at anyone whose name is Karen. It's just kind of the cultural thing. Because my Aunt Karen is a total sweetie, but I actually kind of have a story about car wrecks that my mom actually got into when she was younger, and it was not her fault. It was mostly because her car was actually falling apart in her lap.
Ugh.
I don't know the complete context about the story, but I guess my mom was driving home or something while she was a teenager, and she was about to make a turn when suddenly her steering wheel fell into her lap. And she lost complete control and ended up crashing into the woman in front of her or behind her. I don't know, but either way, the woman came out. My mom was clearly shaken up, and she rolls down the window as this woman walks up like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" Yeah, I'm fine. And then she shows him the steering wheel that came off her car. I don't know how old it was, but just oh my. But still, imagine having your steering wheel fall into your lap.
I'd rather not.
That's scary, especially when you're making like a sick turn across like a bridge highway. Or not a highway, but like a bridged road.
Oh, that's a bridge too far.
Yeah, that's scary.
Oh my goodness. Well, but everyone was okay.
Yes, everyone was fine. My mom was she didn't get emotionally damaged because I guess it wasn't a thing back then, as dumb as that sounds. But yeah, she just came out with a funny story, I guess. A funny story that I am very
Darling.
having a hard time recollecting because it's her story, not mine.
Well, no harm in that. I mean, if anyone wants to tell the story of how a Karen saved the day,
Damn it, Christy, why don't you make videos anymore? Not MLP reviews, you just don't do... Okay, there's actually a reason behind that.
it's called college.
Shortly after I got a brand new video program, I ended up using, I ended up finding out that my computer's hard drive, like the C drive, was eating itself alive. Like the disk space was filling up like 100 gigabyte, or not gigabytes, 100 megabytes like every 10 minutes or so. And it came to a point where I couldn't use my computer, so I had to wait until a certain period of time. And it was all like during the quarantine because I can't use my computer if it's at max capacity. I tried that. So, when the time came around, I ended up coming down to Kentucky, and one of the first things we had to accomplish was get my computer fixed. However, when it finally got fixed, we had to do a factory reset in order to get that fixed. And while I was getting all my programs back, and I don't have like one of those disk drives on my laptop, I tried to go in and get like the code to the place where I originally got my video program. And what happened after that was it wouldn't let me implement it, so I couldn't read down my program. So it's like, well, I guess I'm no longer doing videos.
Aww.
Until I get like another $120, which I currently can't afford because art school and shopping list and other financial responsibilities. So that's what happened. And why I can't make any videos anymore. It sucks, but oh well, it's just how it is.
But folks can also help with working towards that goal of earning towards a new program, because you have commissions, yeah?
Yeah, but they're currently closed because other people have gotten to me first, like while I've been like trying to set up and like reestablish myself, I guess.
They got to you.
Yeah, they got to me.
Oh,
And
no.
I've
Okay.
also been working on other projects on the side artistically because that's been kind of my main focus. I wanted to make more art because I kind of find myself whenever I'm in school and I'm not like posting, I have this need to where it's like, I haven't done any work today. I'm terrible. Oh god, everybody's gonna forget me because I only post like once a month. Ah!
You do realize
You know?
who you're talking to, right?
Oh, I know who I'm talking to, but at the same time, I've seen your video timelines. That's some labor-intensive stuff, so it's understanding that you don't post more than a few months at a time.
I want it to be more, but weeks like this,
I get it.
yeah. But we're still here. We're still alive. Yes. Oh, Champ to Stay has a question for us. What cartoons are you watching at the current moment? Well,
What cartoons?
what cartoons?
Go ahead.
I confess that the only okay, recently saw Transformers Siege, which is like the new trilogy, the start of the new trilogy as produced by I think Rooster Teeth. So it's on Netflix, 6-part. It was fascinating to watch because basically it's kind of what I hope MLP will do. The kids who grew up watching Transformers are now writing for it. Just as Lauren Faust did for G1 MLP, she created Friendship is Magic. Perhaps someday a young fan of Friendship is Magic will create the next big scene in My Little Pony, or another creation. Granted, I don't ever expect My Little Pony to take the same dark tones as Transformers Siege, which is very much a war story. On a slightly lighter note, I've seen a little bit of Star Trek Lower Decks. Don't know what to make of it just yet.
Right now, I've just been enjoying Mau Mau.
Meow meow.
Mau Mau.
Meow meow.
Mau Mau here is a pure heart. It's basically it's a cartoon about a cat that basically, I don't know what other character to compare him to, but he's basically like Batman, except he doesn't have the Bruce Wayne money. And
That is weird.
I don't know how else to compare him. He's basically Batman.
But he's a
It's
cat.
about a cat called Mau Mau Mau. That's his name, Mau Mau Mau. And he has like a partner and companion named Badger Clops, which is unfortunately a mood, and another character named Adorabat.
Cooler.
Beware of her screaming, though. They scream a lot in this show. But it's still a very good show. The animation and the backgrounds, oh my gosh, gorgeous. It's kind of like an action cartoon, where all the villagers, and I know I have to keep it PG-13, but I need to swear just this once.
All right. Cover the children's
Everybody's
ears.
an asshole.
That's just swear. You're more conservative than I figured.
What? I figured during this stream, it's like, okay, don't swear, don't swear, don't swear.
Ah, six.
Mau Mau is just fantastic. I probably did not pitch it to you very correctly, but I hope you at least like watch a few episodes. It's a very fun show.
Well, I'll have to check it out. I'm behind on many a front. On many a show.
Well, it just finished its first season within a year. So, and they're 15-minute or like, one of those 10-minute episodes that are like condensed down to like the 15-minute mark whenever you're watching cable.
Aha.
So you could easily like get through like the first season within 2 days.
Well, I confess, mostly it's online stuff. I don't even have cable anymore. I just threw it out.
Oh wow.
I wasn't watching it. It cost money. So I was like, okay, bye-bye. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. And honestly, I haven't really Primetime and I never really got along, except for Perfect Strangers. I love Barkeeper Takumus and Cousin Larry Appleton.
I know somebody asked like earlier, and I just kind of forgot this question about now.